what I'm talking about? In the crib, smoking on this good gas, you know what I'm talking about? Russell. Yeah. Man, I went through some shit, man. Too many times I've been dying without too much I can cling on. Too much to lean on, Sip D-Bone and my T-Jones. In Pleasantville, sleeping on Tiger Flow when he's home. Trying to scheme on, jump on some I can bleed on.
Man, what's up, YouTube, man? Shit, I'm back up in this bitch, you know what I'm talking about, man. Another hot one, man. It's another hot motherfucking day, man. It's hot than bitch out there, man. But shit, you already know, man. The money don't stop. One monkey don't stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. Hell no. Gotta go get that money. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, man, shout out to all my niggas who out there doing the same thing I'm doing. You know, I got inspired, man, because I be on this motherfucking YouTube all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do all day when I'm at work. I got the earpiece. I'm on a podcast, or I'm watching, you know, somebody doing some same shit I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It kind of motivated me to do the same shit right now. So, I ain't gonna name no names, but shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, doing this internet thing, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man, real live motivation, man. Even a couple niggas out of G County that you know, I'm in tune to and I'm subscribed to, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm talking about. Shit, two in particular, you know what I'm saying. Shit, you know, shit, we gotta stick together out here, man. G County up, you feel me? Yeah, straight like that. Yeah, man, you already know, man, I'm from G County, baby. Home of the gang banging for Texas, man. I've heard, you know what I'm saying, another city saying they was too. Apparently they was. Shit, we all was. Cause shit, I remember. Throwback. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I'm from a little small town called LaMarque. You know what I'm saying? LaMarque and West Texas City divide 1765 to go straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm from both sides. You know what I'm saying? But shit, niggas know what's up with me. And it is what it is. But I'm saying that to say this, she kind of been rocking for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? I can't just really say that it's, yeah, I hear this bitch ass nigga in the background, you know what I'm saying? Don't mind him, he's stupid. Stupid Rich, shout out to him. My roommate in here making all this motherfucking noise, you know what I'm talking about? He don't respect the nigga on his camera. I'm gonna have to make him respect me. I done switched it up. I'm gonna chill, you know what I'm talking about? But like I say, man, G County, man, boy's been on this gang banging shit for a long time. As far as I can remember, man, seeing gang shit going on, I can remember gangs from like 86 to 87. Not necessarily Bloods and Crips. I think the first little old gang that I peeped with my own eyes, and I got the understanding that this is the actual gang. Some dudes had little old clique on Lake, off of Lake Road. You know what I'm saying? At this time, it was. I don't even think it was Lake Road. I mean, it was Lake Road, but shit, niggas wasn't claiming Lake Road and shit back then. I think Michael Julian came up with the name Lake Road and shit. As far as the gang, like later on, you know what I'm saying? But at first, right there, if you from LaMarque, man, you know the area, Lake Road. You know, it's right off of 1765. Got a big corner store, Circle T. Been there for years, 30 plus, 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going nowhere. Well, it's probably shut down right now, but eventually it's gonna pop up and then something else. But if you know the streets that go down Lake Road, man, you got Kansas Street. Next street you got Bellevue, then you got Rosalie, then you got Lake Park. You got Ball Street, I'm sorry. Ball Street, and then you got Lake Park, and on the other side is Thompson Street. And after that, you got Stonewall, and you got Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So, on Thompson Street, on the corner, you had these guys used to hang out, man. It's like 86, 87, man. I remember because I used to be a young nigga, and you couldn't tell me nothing when I was young, because shit, I could have drew you a map of the whole LaMarque, because that's how we was outside. We was outside in 86, and I remember I'm only 43 years old right now. In 86 and 87, I was 5, 6 years old, man, and I was outside because we couldn't come inside. If you're gonna stay your ass outside, you're gonna come inside, and we was outside. So, and I was on every street around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Even past Cedar, we started getting into the little white neighborhoods and shit. We was all through that because my people stayed. Boogie and Flame them, they stayed on the other side. Like, as soon as you cross over Cedar, you got motherfucking, you still on Lake Road. You know what I'm saying? When you cross over Cedar, you just in the good area. You know what I'm saying? Going towards Highlands Elementary and all that we had. Mind you, all the schools that I might mention in LaMarque, they all gone. They done tore our whole motherfucking city down. We don't have shit to show for it. Nothing. They just erasing my whole little old area. But that's why it's important for me to go and kick some of these stories to you, man. They trying to erase us. But anyway, like I say, man, they stayed on Lake Road, but on the other side. So, but the rest of my family, shit, was in the general population of all the other streets I just named. You know, I had people on Lake Park, had people on Thompson, had people on, I stayed on Boss at one time, but we had a whole family stayed on, man, and mind you, all these streets I named, my uncle, he done bought up a lot of these properties, so shit, we still kind of, Lake Road is still a kind of a foundation for my whole family, you know what I'm saying? Like, we own property over there, you know what I'm saying? Not me personally, but shit, my family has, you know what I'm saying, property over there on that side. But on every street, like I say, my dad's parent, my daddy grew up on Kansas, that's the first street. My mama grew up on Rosalie, that's 2 streets down. Well, we had relatives on Bellevue, every street you can name, and still there to this day. So, man, I can go off track. Let me get on back track. Around 1986, 1987, they used to have this a group of teenagers. I'm going to say teenagers. Shit, they look like they was damn near grown to me, but it used to be about 13, 14 niggas on the motherfucking corner at all times of Thompson Street. And that was like the only street that was just populated like that, you know what I'm saying? They used to be right there, you know what I'm saying? I think they used to call themselves the BH Posse, named after the B and the H standing for Boys in the Hood. They done got it from that song that goddamn NWA came out. This before the movie and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they formed a little clique called the BH Posse. You know what I'm saying? And to my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, matter of fact, they wasn't even in high school. I would say these cats was probably in junior high. You know what I'm saying? It's with my, rest in peace, my nigga Danny Fontenot, you know what I'm saying? Who he kind of gave me some of this knowledge too. I seen with my own eyes, but I really, you know what I'm saying, being that young, you just ain't gonna really account for what's going on. But he kind of gave me the backstory, you know what I'm saying, later on this situation. Because he was there. He was in the BH Posse, you know what I'm saying? And one of my kinfolks was in BH Posse also. But like I say, man, they had to be like in the 8th grade or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But they used to be on that corner, man, holding it down. And that's the first gang I seen, man. That was the first gang I really just put my eyes on and I seen. Now, what split that BH Posse up, and this 86, 87, so one of the like I say, these are 8th graders. They like 8th graders, or mostly 7th and 8th graders. So and all these guys didn't really stay on, like, even though they hung on Thompson Street, which was on Lake Road, all of these guys was not from Lake Road. You know what I'm saying? These guys stayed in other areas. You know what I'm saying? If you know the demographics of LaMarque and West Texas City, you know what I'm saying, which is the closest thing to 45. Once you exit off of 45 going towards the Texas City Dike, you're going to enter, it's only 2 exits you can enter. It's going to be 1764, which will take you through the back end of West Texas City, or you can take 1765, which is going to take you right through the middle of LaMarque and West Texas City. You know what I'm saying? Like, way back in the gap, you couldn't really get nobody to say West Texas City. It was all LaMarque, because LaMarque Independent School District. But you know, later on, shit started getting split up. And the shit kind of split up maybe like 87, 89. I mean 87, 88, 89. After this BH Posse shit kind of split up. Like I say, they was in the 8th grade. These all 8th graders. They all hung together and they was clicked tight. From different neighborhoods. Some of them from the west side. Some of them from the lake side. You know what I'm saying? But it all switched up. To my knowledge, and this allegedly, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to speak with other people to get this this true factoid. But my nigga Danny, he was there and he told me this shit. So R.I.P. Danny once again. He give it to me like when everybody get to school to the 9th grade, you know, by them being from different areas of different neighborhoods and shit, these older guys that's already at the high school, they pretty much put a halt to that BH Posse shit. You know, you have some people from the west side and some people from the lake side. This gangbanging shit ain't really cranked up yet, but they claiming hoods. Now, you got some OG niggas on the west side who's claiming west side coming out of the Oak Streets. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Boosie and Arby. And rest in peace, Tojo. You know what I'm talking about? These boys already claiming the west side over there on Oak Street. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, when school start up, they see some niggas from the area on this BH Posse shit. And they like, nah, hold on, man. You ain't... How you gonna be BH Posse, nigga? This west side over here, you know what I'm talking about? So they really jumped off that west side shit, you know what I'm saying? And snatched everybody from the BH Posse who was from the west side and kind of put a halt to that shit. And the rest of them who was really from Lake Road just went with the Lake Road shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really what a Lake Road and west side shit really popped off. 88, 89. Now, me, myself, I didn't recognize no blood and cripping at that time, but it could have been. You know what I'm saying? Cause around what 88, shit, I was still staying. I was on Lake Road. We stayed on Ball Street at that time. From 88 to 89, we stayed on Ball Street. Then we moved to the Tech City end. So I was around, but we was coming back. You know, I still went to my grandma's house and my family member's house like every day after school, shit, till like 93, 94. So shit, nigga had a whole bunch of motherfucking adventures, man. I had to kick them hoes to you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know. Shit, when Big Bro shit jumped it off with the West Side, man, it was like we was targets. I know I was a target. It's like shit. Like I say, man, I'm 42 years old. I come out of class of 2000, LaMarque High School. Pretty much when I got to high school, man, niggas was representing and shit, but that gang banging shit was over with. That shit was, it wasn't really over. Niggas was representing, but that gang banging shit, it was over with. LaMarque had a motherfucking gang war going on from like 89 to fucking 94, 95. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really popping. Like, I don't know nothing about nobody else area, you know what I'm saying? Because the demographics of it all, when it come down to this gang shit in Galveston County, only motherfuckers who was really at war every day, all day, was Galveston and LaMarque. Everybody else, niggas was representing. They was on some representing shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying niggas wasn't down and shit, but that shit wasn't just put to the test every day like a nigga from LaMarque. You know what I'm saying? We going to school with these niggas. And it kind of formed an alliance later on between the hoods, you know what I'm saying? Being from LaMarque ISD and all that shit. Niggas being cool. And we growing up as friends and shit. But at one time, that gangbanging shit was so fucking serious. So fucking serious. All your partners to the day, niggas wasn't fucking with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Might have grew up as kids, but shit, niggas wasn't fucking with them niggas. Niggas was trying to slide on them niggas. Niggas trying to avoid getting slid on. And shit, you was a nigga like me and my people who had to walk to they motherfucking people highs after school. All my people's on Lake Road. Man, nigga need to know a whole bunch of monkey trails. Like I say, man, I knew a whole. I could draw you a map. My daughter ain't even 11 years old. By the time I was 11 years old, I had my foot in so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. But yeah, man. BH Posse, man. Boys in the Hood. That was the first motherfucking gangs in LaMarque Tx City area, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Feeling good, know what I'm talking about? In the crib, smoking on this good gas, and I'm talking about Russell.